Hello, I'm IBX Toycat and welcome to Seed Sunday. This is a weekly series I run on my channel where I show you seeds for Minecraft Xbox and Minecraft PlayStation that are particularly useful if you do type them in. They'll give you interesting worlds or different worlds in some way. And with that said, last week Seed Sunday had a lot of requests to see some jungle temples, and I realised that on a 360/PS3 size world, so this size world, you'll notice that, there's very few jungle temples, if there is any at all. They're quite rare, so I decided to look for more than one on one seed. So today what I have is a seed with 2 jungle temples on it, a seed with, easy access to diamonds in a ravine, a seed with a really glitched, NPC village with just some of it missing, and also a seed with a horse island. So if any of that sounds like good, it's good to you, please do like the video and let me know, because I'm sure you'll enjoy this seed. And if you do want to know what the seed is, then the seed is IBXJTemp344. It's on screen right now as well as in the description, and if you type it in, you'll end up just over here with this world. So the first thing you're going to want to do is, if you want to get out of the jungle, you can go either to this snow biome behind you or to the desert biome in front of you. This is where you want to start your house, do all the normal stuff. I don't think jungle biomes are great for actually getting stuff done. Plus, I know a lot of other people hate them, so just here's good, this desert's good. I like it in general, but if you want to go to the first important thing in the seed, then you want to head to the northeast over to these corners just over here. The cool thing about this jungle temple, at least to me, is first of all, it's quite close to spawn. You can see it's not too far. You can even see the beacon light from there. But the other cool thing about it is it's so high up, like it's on a mountain, that some of the jungle temple is actually you can actually get below some of it. So you can see the entire thing rather than something being below ground. And you can also go below the jungle temple if you want. So if you really want to, you could actually break your way in here from underneath, which is, of course, a funny way to do things. So the cool thing about jungle temples, of course, is that they have 2 separate chests, which can give you access to, let's see what we've got in this chest just here then. 3 gold, 5 gold there, just from one chest, and you've got the chance of getting diamonds, you've got the chance of getting iron, you've got the chance of getting all that cool stuff, as well as enchanted books and stuff. So although we just got gold and iron, which, isn't too bad at all, there's so many better opportunities, and if you want, you can keep loading up the seed until you get what you want, because it's randomized each time you load it up, unlike most things. So yeah, this first jungle temple right here is the first thing I recommend you go to. Even if you get bad things from the chest, there's still free redstone, there's still free chests, there's still free tripwire hooks, pistons, there's so much cool stuff there, including the only way to get mossy cobblestone besides mob spawners. So if you head the other direction from spawn, you head over this big mountain, which can be quite difficult to do in survival, I will admit. But if you head over the mountain, you'll end up at the second jungle temple, which is a bit more at ground level, but easier to get into, and we'll break our way in here at the back. And you'll see that it's the same thing. I've already checked the chest here. It's just some gold, some iron, all that sort of stuff, and some rotting flesh. So, like I said, though, the chests are only the first attraction. There's also the redstone you see on the ground. There's also the tripwire hooks. There's all the arrows that you can get from these dispensers. So, as well as the stuff they punch at you, you can go into the dispensers, get the arrows, as well as the dispenser itself. There's just so much cool stuff you can take with these, especially if you like redstone. Even if you don't, though, let's head to all the other things the seed has to offer, because it's not just jungle temples. That's just a nice start, of course. So, if you head over to the far, kind of east of this map, you'll end up in a nice little plains biome here. So this is great to find some animals, to give yourself some food and stuff. But if you want, you can also get to this NPC village, which has, of course, access to a a church, which means that you can get really easy access to, eye offenders, buffalo enchanting, the stuff you can't usually get in survival without going through a lot of effort. The priest usually sells that stuff, so it's always nice. And also, there's so many planters here, look how many separate planters there are, and they all contain free food for you to get. So if you want to have, food set up for the rest of your game, just come here, steal all their food, and I'm sure they won't mind. NPC Village is quite nice about that. Also, this isn't quite a glitch, but it's a cool little thing that happens. Because these planters will go all the way to where the ground is, sometimes the ground is all the way down here, which means there's a solid 40 layers of just dirt blocks, which it looks kind of strange to look at from here. So yeah, that's one cool thing. Also, if you do decide to head down here, it's a little bit of a fool, but if you jump down here and head through the cave, there's actually the first mob spawner just over here. So these corners just here below ground, you have access to a zombie spawner. You want to torch this thing up at first, of course, and then you'll get yourself a golden apple, one of the rarest things you can get inside a chest, as well as bread, a cat, or not a cat, but cat, 3 9 ingots, and then below this piece of gravel, you've also got access to another copy of cat, some iron horse armor, just nice stuff in general to have. So, yeah, a mob spawner, you can turn that into a zombie trap if you want to. It's always nice to get XP, and it's really, really easy to access. You just have to jump down here. Speaking of things that are easy to access, from this village, you can head to the northwest, and you'll end up at a second NPC village. So this is another small one that has another priest. So like I said, these things are mainly just great because you can have access to those rare trades if you have emeralds. And if you don't, this NPC village is a bit weird because the the temple's all the way up there, like the doors. A little bit high for me to reach, which means your priest will be kept safe from pretty much everything, which is always nice, of course. And he's selling me enchantments. So if you want enchantments on your iron axe, or any axe, it's always nice to do that. So yeah, like I said, priests are great for trades. That's why that's there. And the fact that this has 2 of them already is always a great sign. Moving forwards from here, a very small village, but still worth checking out. You'll head to the north and you'll see a patch of pumpkins. Pick these up if you want pumpkins. If you don't, just leave them, I guess. And also a floating birch tree, apparently. I did not notice that until just now. And the main attraction here is the fact that there is a ravine. So the cool thing about ravines is they give you easy access to ore. So you get lots of coal in here if you mine along the sides. You get some iron ore from just over there. There's lots of free ores basically. And if you head to the end here, there's a big cave which is full of even more ores than that. But even cooler than this, even cooler than all the ores you get here, is if you head into the middle of the ravine to these coordinates. So head here. And then head down here, take a left turn at the water, and keep following the cave down. What you can actually do is you can actually end up like super low down without even having to mine. So you get some iron along the way, you get some coal along the way, but the coolest thing is you eventually end up at redstone, at gold, and then even better than that, I'm sure you can guess what's better than redstone and gold. It's diamonds. There's 2 diamonds just over here that I've seen so far at least. Okay, that's 3 diamonds, maybe even more. Okay, 3 diamonds just over here if you're willing to go get them. But as well as that, if you can head across the lava just over here, and then across this gap here, what you'll find is there's even more diamonds in here. There they are. There's another diamond in here somewhere. Hopefully even 2. No, just a single diamond. But it's still pretty cool to see diamond, stuff's just spawn in here. And it's really cool. As well as that, there's a whole other cave to explore. There's lots of coal. There's lots of gold. There's lots of iron. All the stuff that you want from a cave. There's lots of it here. So it's always nice to see some free diamonds. That easy to get. If you're playing ultra hardcore, this is particularly great, again, because has access to that stuff, and it's also great because of all the other stuff we're about to show you, because this glitched NPC village is very strange. So basically, if we head up here, we'll be back in the ravine, and like I said, it's so easy to get up and down, you just have to kind of follow the directions, and if you head out of the ravine, which is a very nice looking ravine, by the way, like look at it, just, it's not often you see them just tear across this nicely, but yeah, if you head further forward than that, you'll end up at this NPC village, and the thing about this NPC village is I really don't understand what happened here. Like, there's just blocks missing at random intervals. So for instance, just over here, there's, as you can see, there's just for some reason there is, for some reason you can just see there's the water flowing from nowhere, like from, where it should be. There's no wood, there's no blocks, there's nothing here. Some of the NPC village houses are just missing. Like, I don't know where the floor went, where half the house went, where the door went. This one, as you can see, same type of deal, like some of the walls are just missing as well as the door, and it's just a really confusing thing, and it gets, even worse across the village, because some of it's okay, like there's a blacksmith chest over here, for instance. It's just fine, you can still get access to the, iron chest plate, the iron ingots, the stuff, but, for instance, the third church over here, you have to dig your way in to get to the door. By the way, he's offering Smite 1 for 4 emeralds, not bad. But, it's just a really strange village, and one of my favourite things that you get from this glitch village is that just over here, there's a ladder. On one side of the ladder, it's a ladder. On one side of the ladder, it's not. So if you try and climb up this side, it just won't work, because it should be on a block. It's just not. And yeah, if you ever want to have an invisible ladder that just isn't visible from one side, like, look, what did I just climb up on? Then this is great for that. So yeah, fortunately the fence did survive, which is really strange to me. Oh, another weird thing is just over here, this water comes from nowhere. It doesn't come from down there, it just comes from nowhere. So, I don't know what happened. I think this is just a really glitchy seed, but if you like glitchy stuff, this is great for you. So, you also get access to a blacksmith and this weird thing just here, like, it's whatever, weird cobblestone stuff. You'll also get access to the blacksmith emerald, which will sell you emeralds in exchange for coal, which you'll need for all the priests you have. So, 3 priests so far, a glitchy NPC village, and 2 jungle temples. But if you head all the way to the northwest corner of the world, so this way, you'll see there's an island that's so secluded from everything else, and I think this is the perfect island to just set up on if you want to ignore the rest of the world. If you want to get some horses, you want to get some cows, all that sort of stuff, you can come here and just relax, because it does have a very small jungle. This is the jungle it has here, but the rest is all plains with a little bit of forest, with a little bit of sand, but it's all just fine. So, if you head down at these coordinates, you'll also find yourself another mob spawner. It's quite low down. But the cool thing about this is there is a name tag in each chest. So, if you want some free name tags, that's a cool way to get those, as well as 13, some bread, all the sort of stuff that you like in Minecraft. And I know everyone loves bread. It's the best food ever, right? But yeah, if you head to the south a little bit further than that, what you'll see is this jungle again. So what I'm just going to show you now is a little bit of the rest of the terrain of the seed, because as well as, you know, just being a pretty cool seed, it's a really weirdly built seed. Like, there's just a big desert in the center here, and this is where I would personally set up a house, because it's so big, it's perfect for building, because when it rains, it doesn't rain. And, yeah, which sounds like a weird riddle, but when it rains, it just doesn't rain here. There's also easy access to a third zombie spawner, just so many zombie spawners on the seed, just over at these coordinates, so let me just quickly go in here. 2 saddles, bit of horse armor. So yeah, these corners just here, it's quite easy to get to, as well as a free cave to access. And yeah, just to finish up here, it's a really fun seed because it has a big desert in the middle, which is great for building. You can head out to any of the other biomes if you want to, but personally, I think this is just great for having the big desert, for mobs and for building, for having the jungle temples for some free stuff, and having 3 separate priests so you can buy any of the weird stuff like bottles of enchanting, like eye offenders, and like enchantments if you want to do that. So I hope you did enjoy this video. Please do like it if you did like it, share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I do videos like this every single day, and if you subscribe, they'll show up on your homepage. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.